Hey, what's up everybody? ForneverWorld here today to do my review of One Piece chapter 642. And I gotta say, about half the beginning of the chapter was kind of boring, to be honest with you. And I was gonna come in here bashing, going crazy, like, wow, this is so boring. But the second half of the chapter was crazy, epic, and awesome. So overall, it turned out to be a pretty darn good chapter. Chapter starts off and it's really slow. People in town are talking about what's going on. They're warning the king, yo, let's get out of here. You know, it's getting too crazy. The king is like, no, I'm waiting for my daughter. Shirahoshi, you know, she did what she did. The townspeople are kind of feeling like cowardly for abandoning after Shirahoshi, you know, helped them by steering away the Noah that Decken sent after her. And it was really just slow. I was like, oh, I kind of don't care. I know all this stuff already. Because I believe that all this chapter takes place 2 minutes earlier than what went on with Luffy and Decken and everything that happened in the previous chapter. But then about halfway through, chapter flips upside down. We get a lot of crazy stuff, funny stuff. We see Sanji. He's tricking Watasume into expanding his size, I guess maybe to make him tire out or even blow up or something. He keeps on, you're not as big as the Kraken. And he's like, yeah, watch this. And he keeps expanding his size. And it's kind of funny to see Sanji tricking him. I thought that was pretty hilarious. Then we see Jinbei. He's fighting and he tells Robin to free the human slaves. And Robin's like, you know, they're going to try to come back probably. They're going to hold a grudge against Fishman Island. And Jinbei's like, you know, they're humans at the end of the day. And you can tell that he still doesn't care for humans too much, but that's what I like about Jinbei and why I feel like he'll bring peace within, you know, between Fishman and human one day because he's a great leader and regardless of how he feels about humans, he knows what's right and he does the right thing. And I think that's what makes Jinbei a really awesome character as well. And Robin's like, all right, and she's going to go off and do it. Nice to see some Robin time. We don't get too much of Robin nowadays. Then we see one of my favorite parts of the chapter, and I think the best parts of the chapter, Chopper. He goes heavy point, and now his heavy point is muscular and big, and it's just crazy. And Zoro even tells him, man, your once form that would actually make you look somewhat human is now just like a monster. It's crazy. And Chopper's like, yeah, before I wanted to be more human-like so I could have friends. Now I want to be a monster so I can help Luffy. And Zoro is just like, you know, he really respects that. And I thought that was really an awesome line, an awesome moment for Chopper. And the line that stole the chapter for me, I thought it was awesome, was Zoro's final line, where he was just a beast. He was like, yes, you need that noise for that part. He was like, bring me your strongest swordsman on Fishman Island. I don't got time for this. I don't want to waste time with you, to the guy he was fighting. And that stole the chapter for me. I thought that was amazing. One thing I thought that the final panel of Zoro was a little bit off and weird. I don't know if maybe Oda just drew it like that, or maybe it's just me, but it kind of looked a little bit weird, but it was still awesome at the same time. And definitely the second half of the chapter annihilates the first half of the chapter. It was just pretty slow in the beginning, but overall it was a really good chapter, honestly. Definitely some crazy stuff. You know, we saw Frankie, he tried to do a move, and Chopper's like, he's about to do the move, and I think he screwed up or something, and Chopper's like, ah! You know, a lot of funny stuff always. We saw a little bit of Brook fighting as well, but it wasn't too much. It was just about a panel. And overall, a pretty good chapter. But let me know what you thought of it. What you thought of Chopper's heavy point now looking more monstrous than ever. You know, we thought of Zoro's badassness that, you know, he's like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, take down the strongest you guys got. You know, I thought that was a great part. But let me know what you thought of it. And your overall thoughts of the chapter. What you thought of it in the comment section or in the comments, you know, or video response, whatever. But that's all I have for you guys today. I'm ForneverWorld. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up if you liked the chapter. Thumbs up if you thought Zoro was a beast. And have an awesome day, people.